Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nancy Ume, and today we're making goat meat plantain pottage. Now this meal is not only nutritious, it is very delicious. In fact, anything that has goat meat in it is always delicious. So if you want to learn, stick around. We would need our unripe plantains and ripe plantains. I'll explain the reason why we need both types. Trust me, this is a very good combo. Okay, we also need palm oil, kpomo, seasoning cubes, onions, black pepper or Cameroon pepper. Some people add pepper soup seasoning, so that's why I put it there. Dried fishes, I have mangala and dried catfish. You also need your crayfish and of course your goat meat and tomato pepper puree. Now we're going to start off by seasoning our goat meat with some onions, seasoning cubes, whatever you like to season your goat meat with. I really do not like to add salt to the goat meat. I feel like it sort of like dulls the flavor a little bit. So seasoning cubes is fine. If you add enough, it's just fine. So cook that for about 30 minutes because it can get really hard. And then you add your kpomo and then cover it and let it cook for another 15 minutes till everything is tender. You really need it to be soft. So while that is cooking, you can clean and slice your Efirin or Basil or what else do they even call it? I can't remember, but just chop it into tiny pieces and then clean your kpomo as well and then chop it into small pieces. Now for your plantain, the reason why we need both ripe and unripe is because that sweetness is really what makes this dish unique and different. The sweetness that the ripe plantain brings is amazing. So chop your unripe plantain as well as your ripe plantain. Your ripe plantain is going to actually melt off in the pottage, giving it a very nice thick consistency, which is what you want. So by now our goat meat would have been ready. So you drain it from the broth and then you heat up a pan and just basically add your palm oil, some onions, and then fry that drained goat meat till it's nice and brown. You really need to cover it because sometimes it just really splashes, and you know how palm oil is, it stains everywhere in the kitchen. So make sure you cover the pot and allow that goat meat to brown beautifully on low heat. See how amazing it looks. Wow. So when it's ready, you drain it as well in a plate, and then you're going to use this oil to make your pottage. Add some onions again and then let it fry till it's translucent, and then add your tomapep puree. That's just tomatoes, paprika, scotch bonnet, onions and the rest. So you season with some salt and then crayfish, very, very important. The flavor is amazing. And then your cleaned fishes. Now this is optional, but you know what fish does to our Nigerian meals. So add your meat water, your goat's meat broth, and then also add about 1.5 cups of water, depending on how much plantain you're going to cook. Bring it to a boil and then add your chopped plantains, both ripe and unripe. And then make sure the water is just above the plantain, just a little bit. Plantains don't take too long to cook, so you're just going to check for seasoning and reduce the heat to low, very low, and then just cover this pot and let it cook undisturbed for 30 minutes. See how thick the broth has become. So you just stir, depending on how you like your plantains. Some people don't like to see any whole plantains at all, so yeah, you can mash it if you want. I just added a little bit of goat meat so that we can have something to chew on. And then when you're done, just add your basil, and then you can switch off the fire because you don't really need that to cook. It's just something that takes the seasoning to another level. Jesus, look at this. Look at this food. Whenever I make this at home, man, there's no peace. So my neighbors even come and ask me, what is even cooking? Because the kitchen just smells amazing when you're cooking this food. And it's so nutritious because you have the unripe plantains with the iron and the vitamin A and all that stuff. Serve this thing hot and then just watch what it's going to do in your house. It's going to cause confusion. Guys, make sure you try this recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. God bless you. Look at this food. See, I'm just going to enjoy my food in peace. Nobody should disturb me. Oh, bye.